Cincinnati Bell, we're an integrated communications solution, and that's end-to-end. Our goal is fiber everywhere. Ultimately, fiber is the future, and like we've used the copper lines for the last 100+ years, now the move to fiber will be more of a future-proof solution that will be able to connect the businesses and the homes.
The partnership between Cincinnati Bell and Butler Rural Electric Cooperative came about at first as their internet service provider at their headquarter location. They presented us with a challenge to provide connectivity to their substations and to their residential customers that lacked reliable high-speed internet. We found a phased approach that addressed their technology as well as budgetary needs.
With BREC, we've been able to supply an additional fiber routes for approximately 2,000 additional homes that would have otherwise had to suffer with slow speeds and poor connectivity, which really in this time of a work-at-home environment, a school-at-home environment, the connectivity is more important than ever. The digital divide that we have both in urban and rural areas are something that Cincinnati Bell is working with our local leaders and local groups to bridge.
The mission of Butler Rural Electric Cooperative is to be a leader in our communities and help improve the quality of life. The reason that we partnered with Cincinnati Bell is because our company values align. We want to improve the digital divide in our community and improve the quality of life for our residents. For our own use, it's very important to have high-speed internet service to improve our reliability and connectivity to our equipment and substations.
Advanced Power Grid Management is the monitoring and control of equipment and devices connected to our power system. The critical issue that we have to deal with is the ability to communicate in real time with our devices in the field, so that when we have a problem and we recognized it, that we can communicate with that device, whether it's a switch, a breaker, or a regulator, change the settings on it or operate it to isolate faults and to enable us to recover from the fault that has occurred in our system.
The benefit of the partnership is that we're able to provide a personalized solution that really addresses the specific concerns for the cooperative and their customers. Now more than ever, bringing high-speed internet connectivity to rural America is really bridging a digital divide that we're seeing throughout the United States.
So high-speed digital infrastructure is very important to the city of Oxford and our region, because for us it's an issue of resident and workforce attraction and retention. We've found that we have been losing residents and people who might want to live and work here because there's no internet availability.
As a small business owner, having high-speed internet provides just a ton of opportunities that you don't have otherwise. With our store, we moved all of our technology to the cloud. So everything was hosted on the internet so we could work from anywhere. And not having that accessibility at home made it very difficult, and often had to drive into town to get to high speed to be able to do the work that there's no reason I shouldn't have been able to do from home.
I would use high-speed internet for like games and stuff with my friends, because I do that a lot, and that's sort of how I socialize with them if I don't see them in person. And I would also use it for like schoolwork and stuff, because a lot of our work is on computers, so if I have homework it would be on computer, and we would need faster internet for that.
So partnerships like BREC I think are important going forward because of just the need out there to expand infrastructure, and we can only go so fast. We can concentrate on our territory and we can expand our footprint in our territory, but as we expand outward into more rural areas, it's incumbent on us to find partnerships, and BREC is a perfect example of a partnership where they know the area, they have the relationships, they know the infrastructure, and they know the need, and what happens is they can partner with someone like us. We know network, right? We know infrastructure, we know how to manage that, we know how to build it, and those kind of public-private partnerships are incredibly important as we expand. You know, I think we all know that the internet has been an incredibly powerful tool to access data, right? And if you can access data, you access education and you access hope, right? If you lose that access, where does the hope go? So in order to, service the community, you always want to kind of focus on what you're good at, right? this is what we do, this is what we're good at. So it is incumbent on folks like us to really focus on bridging that divide and trying to relinquish that equity gap.